Now today we will be doing the global poverty scenario. The earlier day we did interstate disciplines. Okay. Today we will be doing the global poverty scenario. So the proportion of the people in different countries living in extreme economic poverty defined by the World Bank as living on less than $1.9 per day has fallen from 36 to 10%. Means, as the report from the World Bank says, that the number of poor people has decreased from 36 to 10% worldwide in 2015. Okay, although there has been a substantial reduction in global poverty, it is marked with great regional differences. Poverty declined substantially in China and Southeast Asian countries as a result of rapid economic growth and massive investment in human resource development. So what is the World Bank saying? World Bank is saying that this substantial reduction, this reduction in the global poverty level is marked with regional differences. Okay, poverty has declined in China and Southeast Asian countries. Why? Because of large amount of investment. Investment where? In the production sector. And investment in the human resource development, means by making people educated and skillful. So the number of poor in China has come down from 88 to 14% and to 14% in 2008 to 0.7% in 2015. In the countries of South Asian countries means South Asian, remember Asian continent, southern part of it. So it includes India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan. So South Asian countries are all these. The decline has also been rapid, means 34% in 2005 to 16% in 2013. So China's decline is much more Southeast Asian countries, but the Southeast Asian countries have also shown a decline. Now the number of poor has also declined significantly from 510 million in 2005 to 274 million in 2013. So till now we were dealing with percentages. Now we came to numbers. So by number it has also declined. So because of different poverty line definition, poverty in India is also showing higher than national estimates. Okay. So see, the percentage have reduced. And thus as the percentage has reduced, the number of poor has also declined. Now we will move to the African part, sub-African poverty. Now in sub-Saharan Africa, poverty in fact declined from 51 to 41%. Now Africa is such a continent, or you can say the sub-Saharan part, means you can see there is a lot of poverty there. Okay, so still many regions of Africa are very poor. Okay. So sub-Saharan Africa, poverty in fact declined from 51 to 41%. See, but still the rate is high than the other countries. In Latin America, the ratio of poverty has also declined from 10 to 4%. Poverty has also resurfaced in some of the former socialist countries like Russia, where officially it was non-existent earlier. Okay, so you can see Africa, it was from 51 to 41. Latin America also declined from 10 to 4. So Latin America poverty reduction is much more than Africa. Poverty has also resurfaced in some of the former socialist countries like Russia, where officially it was non-existent earlier. Means in cases of Russia, that country did not have poverty earlier. But as we are seeing that some countries have reduced the poverty level, while some countries were showing emergence of poverty. Russia was such of that country which was showing poverty level. Means which was not there in Russia before, but slowly it was coming there also. Now, table 3.2 shows the proportion of people living under poverty in different countries as defined by the international poverty line, means a population below $1.90 a day. See, Nigeria, 53% people live below 1.90. See, it shows what the proportion of people living under poverty in different countries as defined by the international poverty line. Now what is the international poverty line? Means it is given by the World Bank. The international poverty line means population below $1.9 a day. So Nigeria 53%, Bangladesh 14%, India 21%, Pakistan 4%, China 0.7%, Brazil 3.4%, Indonesia 5%, Sri Lanka 0.7%. So you see in Sri Lanka, China, then Brazil, all these have shown very less population is below the very less population is below this poverty line. Even Indonesia also. But see the other countries, Nigeria is highest. So, the new Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations proposes ending poverty by 2030. Okay, so UN has proposed that poverty has thought that, or they are taking measures to end poverty by 2030. So, after studying the graph, what are the possible questions? See, identify the areas of the world where poverty ratios have declined. Identify the area of the globe which has the largest concentration of poor. So all such questions can come from such graphs. Okay. Now we will move on to the next part. Okay.